A father and daughter reunite inside a prison, but this is no ordinary visit. What begins as a desperate plea for freedom spirals into a deadly game of revenge where innocence is a weapon, and nobody is safe. Young Alma storms the track, her speed a beacon of hope. Her father, Hector, watches with pride. He knows Alma needs new shoes to win the nationals, but money is tight. Hector vows to fix Alma's worn sneakers. He promises her a new pair, knowing it's a promise hard to keep. Alma's dreams rest on those shoes, and his love fuels the sacrifice. Back home, the family shares laughter and tortillas. Hector reminisces about Alma's mother, a runner like her. He assures Alma he'll always be there, a promise echoing with unspoken fears. At the border, papers are demanded. Hector's documents are inspected. A stranger entices them to a castle. Hector instructs Ignacio to wait, promising a swift return. Danger lurks. Alma's shoes ignite suspicion. A confrontation explodes. Hector shoves a man. Juan witnesses the violence. The family dynamic cracks under pressure, forcing a hasty retreat. At the castle, Hector hands over the sneakers, desperate to erase the connection. Disaster strikes. Ignacio screams. A fall. Accusations fly. Hector is seized by police. Hector proclaims innocence. He is coerced into signing papers. Alma awaits her father. Hector is deceived with false promises. Competition looms without her dad's presence. The trail cuts deep. Hector is transferred to La Catedral. His mother confronts the officers, refusing to believe the accusations. Chaos erupts as she fights for her son. Hector's transfer ignites fury. His mother storms the prison, demanding answers. Alma cries out, desperate to reach her father amidst the escalating chaos and confinement. Hector is separated, moved again. A captain's special request dictates his fate. Inside the prison walls, power shifts, leading to veiled threats and ominous implications. Inmates face dehumanization, stripped bare. Arrival brings forced disrobement and new identities. Tensions rise as the pecking order establishes itself. Whispers reveal Hector's special status. A desperate bargain unfolds. An escape plan surfaces, but at a steep price. The risks intensify as they navigate treacherous alliances, aiming for freedom against overwhelming odds. Accusations explode. Hector faces brutal judgment from his fellow prisoners. The weight of his alleged crime triggers fury, pushing him to the edge of survival within the prison's harsh reality. Avile schemes. He demands Hector's death, no matter the cost. Pedro, a fellow inmate, seeks a favor, yearning for his guitar to bring music into the prison's bleakness. The tiger discovers Hector is under Avile's protection. A tense warning echoes, harm Hector and face dire consequences. Yvonne confronts inner turmoil, struggling to find peace. Tensions ignite. An argument escalates into a brutal fight. Amidst the chaos, a simple request is made. Let's play soccer. A glimmer of normalcy flickers within the prison walls. Alma pleads with her father. Promises hang in the air. An appeal is launched, a desperate attempt to pierce the prison's walls. Hope flickers amidst the steel and concrete. Chaos erupts at the prison gates. Authority clashes with desperation. Screams echo as the situation spirals. Reinforcements are summoned, the tension unbearable as Alma's cries pierce the air. Inside, a connection bridges the divide. Father and daughter communicate through walls. Promises of escape resonate. The outside world fights for access, unaware of the bond within. Alma faces resistance. Forces attempt to restrain her. Her mother rallies, a beacon of defiance. Shouts for freedom echo. Hope hinges on a daring plan. Hector recounts his past with Amanda, a love story cut short. He details their dance, their family, and the brutal arrival of her cousins. Memories flood back, fueling his resolve. Chaos erupts. Hector unleashes a hidden blade, striking his oppressor. Guards swarm. Accusations fly. He is subdued, but questions arise amongst the prisoners about his true nature. Doubts infiltrate the prison. Some inmates question Hector's guilt, suspecting a setup to isolate him from Alma. Whispers of injustice ignite a flicker of hope for his potential freedom. The director issues a lethal order. Hector must be eliminated. The captain hesitates, bargaining for a delay until retirement. A dangerous deal is struck, delaying the inevitable. Tiger orchestrates Alma's rescue, enlisting dangerous allies. A daring plan unfolds, smuggle Alma out. The rescue team seizes Alma amidst chaos, evading watchful eyes. Freedom beckons. The team swiftly moves Alma to safety. Bucky coolly greets them. Garcia presses for their destination. They usher Alma carefully, ensuring her well-being. Success echoes with a relieved good job. Alma reunites with Hector. A poignant reunion unfolds. She presents a drawing of the tree. Guards storm the building, seeking Alma. The question hangs heavy. Where's the girl? A desperate search escalates. Guards are relentless. The officer questions inmates, demanding answers. They are met with silence, defiance. Tensions rise as the situation intensifies. Alma learns tragic news. Grief consumes her. Consuelo offers comfort, promising support until Hector's return. A bond forms amidst sorrow. Hope flickers in the darkness. Ivan shares a devastating secret. He confesses a past tragedy. Guilt haunts him. He seeks redemption, hoping for divine forgiveness. A daughter lost shapes his present. Ivan's words resonate. He finds a purpose, a chance at redemption. Save the granddaughter. Meanwhile, a letter arrives for Hector, bringing bittersweet news from Alma. Hector receives Alma's letter. Heartbreak washes over him. The news of his mother's passing devastates him. Grief mixes with his own imprisonment, a crushing burden. Lorenza betrays Hector, lying in court. She claims he murdered the girl. Ignacio begs his mother to tell the truth. Alma and Ignacio are ripped apart, their pleas unheard. The court seals Hector's fate. News of the false testimony spreads. The warden plans Hector's execution. Grief consumes those who know the truth. Despair settles in. Ivan, fueled by guilt and loyalty, ignites a daring plan. He confides in others. He leverages relationships and trust. An escape brews, risky but necessary. Chaos erupts. An inmate escapes. Guards mobilize, storming the prison. Ivan offers support. He has hope for Hector's freedom, a chance at redemption. Hector accepts money, a final act of kindness. He promises Alma new sneakers. Aviles prepares, unaware of the brewing betrayal. He mobilizes his team, ready for action. A trap springs. The team awaits Aviles, ambushing him with the cable. Confusion spreads as the plan goes awry. They expected him to arrive sooner. Doubts and uncertainty arise. Officials discover Hector's escape. A report details the prison riot. Law enforcement agencies alert nearby municipalities. The manhunt intensifies. A death certificate surfaces. Hector reunites with Alma. Pure joy floods their reunion. "Daddy," she cries, overwhelmed with happiness. A father's miracle unfolds. A promise of hope and family. Miguel's transformation ripples through the land of the dead. Skeletal figures materialize, alerted by this disruption. Panic flares. They converge, driven by an unknown force, desperate to understand this anomaly. Ernesto, a shadow of his former self, confronts Miguel. He snatches the photo, his villainy unmasked. A desperate struggle erupts. Miguel fights back, protecting his family's legacy from this imposter. A fierce aerial battle unfolds. Pepita, Miguel's loyal protector, intercepts Ernesto. Imelda joins the fray, leading a winged assault. Justice descends from the heavens upon the villainous performer. Ernesto plummets from the concert hall. The crowd watches in stunned silence. His crimes catch up with him. History forgets his name.